So, this is game number 4. Yes, game number 4 of this best of 9. It's a $200 show match. And the two companions are spawning on Habitation Station up in the top left, representing my insanity. It is Sacsri. And his opponent to the top right, the red Protoss, representing Neurosoft. None other than Welmu. Currently the score not looking too good for Welmu here, but there's still time. 3-1 isn't insane. It isn't something that is an unsurmountable comeback. And remember, at the start of this series, Welmu was actually favoured overall. If we plug into a Ligulac, the latest stats though, it's slightly less friendly. Sacsri now given a 75% chance to win this, but as with all stats, this is crazy. Still wait to see what Welmu goes for. Adding in a gate first, so he's not playing as greedy as he has done previously. For the first 4 games of this series, he has been ridiculously greedy, just doing pretty much anything that he can to try and get ahead. Probably peaking in game number 3 with the Nexus Gateway. But there's still time. He could still go Nexus Gateway, but I think that's when things get a bit silly. Welmu came up, found the natural base at the gold, and well, with that natural base at the gold, it is slightly more vulnerable. Unfortunately for Welmu, he has opened Gateway first, as opposed to going through a Forge first, where he could have done a bit more damage, but yeah, this is all... it's all looking cool. Sacsri playing a couple of drones. And this is a nice play by Welmu. Basically, Welmu is saying, I might be cannon rushing you. No way to know, of course. The Overlord has scouted to see that, obviously, there is a gateway there, but doesn't know if at the back of the base there was a forge coming through. And even by pulling these drones, you're still just transferring them ready for when that hatchery is done. So, you're not losing that much by doing it. Probe now comes up, takes a little checky-roo around, makes sure to keep a close peek on anything that could be happening. Sees the gas, sees the spawning pool. And one thing you're always going to be a bit concerned about is if Sacsri is going to be super aggressive. Overlord coming through now, sees the chrono boost on the cybernetics core. That's an important scout. With one gas, chrono boosting a cyber core off a gateway, this could be a lot of zealots coming through, something to be aware of. Meanwhile, Sacsri is just busy still mining gas. Not up to 100 yet in order to start speed, but the important thing to note, or keep a close eye on, is what happens with these drones once the 100 gas has been reached. Are they kept? Are they pulled? One lone zealot here, just looking for any damage that can be done. He hasn't got any kills yet. This is a poor little zealot. He just wants to kill something. Not going to be able to. His side blades in the morning, just like, nope, not going to do it. Back the zealot goes with a stalker to aid now. The poking and prodding is going to get more. We've also got 3 more gates being added in. So this is just 4 gates worth of pressure coming through from Welmu. He wants to punish this gold. Needs to make sure that something good comes through. Still checking, still keeping a close eye on everything else that's happening. But with the spine coming in, Sacsri shouldn't have too much trouble holding this off. He's got a lot of lings on the field. Speed is on its way. He's pulled all drones, so just purely lings holding this. Nice work here. Surrounds that zealot, takes it down. That's a lot of the kind of front ground tanking of this force. The 2 stalkers need to be careful. But until speed is done, nothing too treacherous can be done with those lings. But speed, frantically approaching completion. But as that proxy pylon, another one on its way. Warpin's coming through, thick and steady. Still, the patience. Sacsri wants to try and deny these proxy pylons if it's all possible, but it's not easy to do. Back these zealots go. Back they wait. In come the lings though. They get this round. The damage is good. They trap all of those stalkers. Beautiful positioning here from Sacsri. Gets the best engagement he could have hoped for. GG is immediately called. And Sacsri goes 4-1 now up against Welmu.